going on. And she's sitting there just talking to Ashley. None of the other girls are around. And Ashley's like, you're standing 2 feet from me, still lying to me with like a straight face, as if what you're saying is really true. And it's all lies, Stacey. And I'm standing right here and I'm going to tell you you're lying. I'm like, yes, this is what we need to see. We don't need to see a fake prank by Aaron and Cy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so
I, I maybe these women from this RHONY reboot. Where do we have the picture, by the way? Let's just
I
quickly go
have it
through.
somewhere, and
You
I
do.
just, and
Okay.
I mean,
You don't
why?
even want to look at it.
Well, I mean,
Here we go.
why am I? No, I mean, why am I judging these people? They haven't even opened their damn mouths. Mind you, there's a woman who owns the Hedges and the Colony Hotel. The Hedges in the Hamptons is basically the equivalent of the Colony in Palm Beach.
Okay.
Like, you mean to tell me, I mean, the Colony and the Hedges are no joke. You mean to tell me this woman who has the Colony is booming? Isaac Boots goes and does his residency, then he comes up to the. She's gonna throw her feet into the fire as the owner of these huge, huge, legitimate establishments. The Colony is fucking huge. She's gonna act like a fool so we can all be entertained.
No.
She's
And the
gonna.
thing with somebody like that, they're not going to be not because Bravo doesn't want politics anyway, but she's going to be very diplomatic because people of all backgrounds come, rich, poor, Democrat, Republican. She's going to want anybody who can pay the $1,000 a night or
A,
whatever,
a
you know.
thousand, a thousand.
Oh Lord help us. What was
Palm,
she in
Palm
50?
Beach in the winter, darling. I mean, I think it's like 22, 25 a night
Oh
for the
please.
Colony.
Okay, pass. I mean, I could go to the French Polynesian and stay
I'm
in
just
Bora
you.
Bora in one of those five-star huts,
Yes.
Ritz for
Uh-huh.
that. Oh, give me a break. Oh, Palm
Mhm.
Beach, will you be blown away by a hurricane? I don't think so. Oh,
Okay.
Florida? You think I'm going to pay $2,200 a night for anything in Florida? No.
Palm Beach, darling.
It's not that
And the
great. Have you been
hedges
down
and
there? First of all, the best place in Florida are the Keys because people are like basically smoking crack like Charlie Sheen. And it's like amazing people watching. It's oddly family friendly. You can drink 24/7.
the
It's
hedges in East
lovely.
Hampton, darling, in July or August. a
Please.
thousand dollars. What Hampton are you in? Are you in West Hampton with
First of
Jackie
all,
and
they'd be
Siggy?
better off getting somebody that owned a Holiday Inn chain.
Yes.
They'd be more nasty
That
and interesting.
I would love this. This sounds
Yeah, exactly.
amazing.
I couldn't agree with you more. A real estate developer, you think Erica Faye Jones is gonna do things to destroy? That's why you guys know this is why Michael Darby. I mean, this contributed to not fully, but I mean, this contributed everybody all over Washington, D.C. His career and his development company took a major, it tanked when he went on that reality show. People like Darby
Tanked.
talking about having threesomes, him maybe diddling and daddling the dudes. It like you think she's gonna give anything?
No.
June Ambrose, the celebrity stylist, that might be something.
Maybe,
Nicole,
but we had Brad Goreski, celebrity stylist, on Friends of WeHo, and
where's Brad now? Oh, yeah.
he knew the camera was there, and he was so boring. That was the problem with Friends of WeHo. They got influencer types. Why didn't you get the real fucking Friends of WeHo that are at fucking Motherload on their knees with their knee pads when the lights go out at like
I'm
midnight
with
on
you.
a Friday night, sucking every dick that walks by? That might have been an interesting story.
Oh my God. Do you remember too that friend that we hope and Brad and his husband would just then start making like banana bread? It's like, oh my God, who the fuck wants to watch that, dude? Like nobody cares. Nicole Daisy Joy, Martha Stewart's makeup artist. Maybe.
Maybe, but if she's is she permanent with Martha, or does she have 39 celebrity clients, or is she like on Martha's payroll? Because if so, Miss Stewart, I mean, forget about the NDA. You're not going to say nothing, but she's going to say darling. Let me explain to you how a representation of Miss Stewart behaves on TV. Now, look, Martha did go to jail, and Martha don't give a shit. Let's not forget I work for Martha. Martha is like cool. Like she does what she wants. So maybe, but I think also there's the risk of like, darling, you are not to act a certain way when you're holding out the Martha Stewart brand, darling. Well, that ain't gonna work.
And then do you believe this, that the Today Show host, is it, am I saying it right?
I
Chanel
saw that. I
Jones?
can't even believe
Forgive me, I
that.
don't watch the show. I don't know how to say her name. So please don't come for me. Do you think this woman for 1 minute is going to serve? I mean,
She's
this
gonna
woman,
say, "Oh gosh, you
diplomat.
guys. Oh gosh, you guys." No, I go to bed. Now, granted, I go to bed at like 5 p.m., so don't ask me. Guys, I like, you know how Howard Stern notoriously all those years goes to bed at 4 p.m. This woman's gonna be like, "Oh, Aaron and Sai, I cannot go now. It is 7 p.m. I am allowed to have half a cocktail. I have to be up at 4 to be in hair and makeup at 5." I'm sure that's all exciting, but not for our housewives. Yeah, I think it's horrible.
Maybe this is a joke, and really, maybe this is not the cast. And again, nothing offensive to these women. It's just these women are not going to create iconic moments. I mean, we tried so desperately with this past Uba, and I mean, oh my God, and these fake
You know what my problem
whole
is?
alligator. It's just so stupid. It's like, oh my God, they're so bad.
You
The
know what my
Today
problem
Show
is?
host, and I mean, sadly, she lost her husband to cancer, but it's like this woman interviews actual legit people. You think she's really gonna fucking go dirty and low?
Nope. The problem is, and
Irritating.
two of you have been on this show. I love you all, but I don't find, forget about these new people. I don't find Aaron or Cy or Jessel to be interesting. Just having them maybe be the most interesting out of the people that are there to choose from. I'm sorry. I think Aaron is wonderful. I loved meeting Cy. We did both New Brooklyn, New Yorker, a real New Yorker. I love Cy, killing it. Cy is killing it at Fashion Week. Killing it. We're in the middle of Fashion Week, Sarah. Sheila was last week, but she looks great. But something's amiss for me. Something's amiss. And maybe you're trying to be friends. Yes, you've now known each other 2 or 3 years. I don't feel the chemistry between Aaron and Cy and Jessel just in a vacuum without these new women. I don't feel it. I'm sorry. I don't feel it. I feel the chemistry between Lisa and Meredith, this one says she's fucking all of New York, and now they're friends again because that's how friendships work. I feel that they've known each other forever, and you have the two cousins, bad weather, and they've known Mary forever. There is chemistry, and say what you want. You throw Angie K in the mix, it works.
Well, the thing that they have going for them, which is this sort of underlying tie, is this Mormonism, right? And, I mean, some of them are still Mormon, some of them aren't. And the thing that works so well in their favor is there's still this mystery around Mormonism, the soaking, the garments that they have to wear that apparently protect you from evil spirits while you're fucking. I mean, that's the kind of stuff people are like, all right. All right. And, because they don't act like Mormons at all. I mean, they drink, they do all the things you're not supposed to do, and then they repent. And, I mean, that's like kind of what that's like this underlying thread, that again, New Jersey, when it initially started, when you had Carol and Mia and stuff, they had this underbelly of like, well, were they in the mob? I mean, Carolyn Manzo's father-in-law. I'm not whatever. I'm not, it's go Google it. But the New York Post basically says he was a mob hit. I mean, that was always the underlying theme when that show first came out. And of course, you had Joe Giudice, who was committing illegal, he was doing wire fraud and everything. So, what does New York have? It,
Not only that, but like even Sing Sing and Hotbox. I mean, I don't think Giselle and the Grand Dame, or as you say, the Grand Drunk, are friends really outside. But Giselle and Karen, they knew how to play off each other.
yeah, yeah.
Ashley and Giselle at this point, there's funny little moments between them. There is chemistry. I don't feel it on New York. I don't
You and
feel
I
it.
have
It's an
always said, and
epic fail for me.
we can move on from New York, but this is the franchise marquee. It's Andy's baby. I think it doesn't matter if we get it right, if we get it wrong. I mean, if 100,000 people tune in and we can sell a few commercials and we can pay these guys peanuts, we're doing a show.
What else you got to talk about?
Oh, well, I want to, I mean, sometimes like I don't read all the comments, but people were coming